Have you ever bought a brand new flash drive, SD card, or SSD, plugged it into your computer, and noticed it shows less storage space than advertised? It can be frustrating to see that your brand new device is missing several gigabytes right out of the box. Today, we're going to show you that your drive isn't broken. It's actually a matter of how computers and manufacturers calculate math differently. The main reason for this actual versus advertised capacity discrepancy is the difference between decimal and binary systems. Manufacturers use the decimal system, where 1 kilobyte equals 1,000 bytes. However, operating systems like Windows use the binary system, where 1 kilobyte is 1,024 bytes. This means when you buy a 64 gigabytes flash drive, the manufacturer sees it as exactly 64 billion bytes, which equals 64,000 megabytes, or simply 64 gigabytes. But when you plug it in, your PC divides that number by 1,024 three times to convert it into binary gigabytes, resulting in only about 59.6 gigabytes of usable space. The gap gets even wider with larger drives. When you buy a 1 terabyte SSD, the manufacturer calculates 1 trillion bytes. However, after your computer performs that same binary division, you're left with approximately 931 gigabytes. You haven't lost any data. Your computer is just using a different ruler to measure the same amount of space. To be technically precise, we are talking about the difference between gigabytes and gigabytes. While the box says gigabytes, your OS is often measuring in gigabytes. Additionally, a small portion of that space is reserved for formatting overhead and file systems like NTFS or exFAT, which act as the map for your data. If the difference you see is much larger than 7 to 10%, you should check Windows Disk Management to see if there is any unallocated space. To find this tool, simply click on your Windows Start menu and type Disk Management. Look for the option that says Create and Format Hard Disk Partitions. Once it opens, look for your drive at the bottom. If you see a black bar, that's space your computer isn't using yet. You can right-click it and select Extend Volume or New Simple Volume to recover that missing space. However, if there is no unallocated space shown, you need to check if your drive is failing or, even worse, if it's a counterfeit. Some fake devices on the market have up to 256 times less storage than what's printed on the box. We're already working on a dedicated video to show you how these scams work and how to test your hardware for fakes. But in most cases, your SSD has less GB than advertised simply because of this math tax. Now you know why your USB drive is showing less space than labeled. If this video helped clear up the confusion and you want to follow our content and know exactly when we release our deep dive into these fake USB drives, please subscribe to the channel and give us a thumbs up. This way, you won't miss the next step in protecting your hardware. Have you ever found a fake drive with way less space than it should have? Let us know in the comments.